You're being played. And the reason I know you're being played is because I'm being played. And I've been played. We've all been played. The federal government doesn't give a shit about our health and wellness, our financial well being, the education of our children. You name it. Go down the line. Whatever you think they care about, realize that they don't. And all you have to do to realize that they don't is to look at the results that are playing out in our world. Look at the results. They don't care about, let's throw this one in there too. They don't care about us all getting along, which is really what they should be caring about the most. Instead, they're constantly agitating us, stoking those fires that promote disharmony or discord, right, in our society. They should be doing just the opposite, right? They should be doing just the opposite, but they're not. And they do it in subtle ways, right? They stoke those fires in subtle ways. I feel from time to time we need to remind each other of this because the last thing we want is to saddle up with the very people that are manipulating us, right? And using us to further their agenda to achieve some end and think they have our best interest at heart. That's exactly what they want, right? Oh, I got you. Oh, financially, here's a couple checks for $300, even though your mortgage alone is $1,200. Oh, I got you. Oh, here's a new VACCINE that we did through a program called Warp Speed because we really care about you. We got you. Oh, by the way, what we're not telling you is that we gave the pharmaceutical industries, who are also our colleagues and buddies, billions of dollars with no strings attached and no liability. But we don't want to talk about that really. Just know that we got you. Like they literally used our money to buy something that doesn't do what they said it was going to do. This is why so many people are waking up. So many people, I'm one of them, had a huge awakening in the last 3 years. And what I tell people is this: you can arrive at the conclusion that they're full of shit on any path you choose. Coming through the financial road, coming through the education road, and look what they're teaching the kids. A bunch of useless shit that is not going to benefit them or help them prosper in a global economy in the years ahead. Oh, you think they're going to go up to the kids in China who are learning some high-level shit in math and sciences and engineering and medicine and be like, hey, here are my pronouns and here's my sensitivity training certificate? You think those kids are going to be able to compete with those Chinese kids? No. Big no. So they're hurting the future of those kids. And also in the US, based on my research, they're indoctrinating children instead of teaching them how to think critically, right? And analyze things and invent things, right? They're for the most part, based on my experience, teaching them what to think and not how to think because that benefits them. See, it always benefits them. Why would you want to educate a child to teach them how to think critically when you're constantly feeding them bullshit? You don't want that child to go, hey, you're feeding me a bunch of bullshit. No. You don't want that. You want that child to be basically brain dead and go, okay, whatever you say, because the people at the top of the hierarchy in the United States that are really running the show, the money people, they just want a subservient, docile, do what you're told class so that they can keep making that money, right? That's what they want. And that's how things have been engineered. That's why many parents, the smart ones, are saying, oh shit, get my kid out of the school system now, because clearly, as we pull the veil back, they're actually doing more harm than good by far. So those are the roads. So those are two of the roads. What did we talk about? Financial, education, healthcare. Let's come on to the healthcare road. The food that the FDA approves to be sold in our grocery stores, much of it is complete and total garbage for the human body, filled with toxic things that do not promote health, and but on the contrary, you know, are the antithesis of that. You can come in through that road. You could come in through the road of, oh, all these wars are spreading democracy and helping other countries remain free. Well, that's total and complete bullshit. The wars are to prop up the global money lenders and the finance industry. They're right to secure these different countries and make them fall into line with the petrodollar. Look that up, right? That's what happened to Gaddafi. And I believe that kind of shit is exactly what happened to Saddam Hussein as well, as we are awakening to this bullshit. So whatever road you want to come in on, prison system, right? We are a prison country. I don't know the stats, but I believe we have more per capita locked up here than many other countries. Please correct me if I'm wrong about that. But again, that's money-making system, right? It's about money in the U.S. And that's why our society and our culture here is pretty sick. But hey, it's okay. Just take these, antidepressants or do these drugs or watch these entertainment shows and just forget about it. Don't worry about it until it comes and wants to touch you and or your family. Then it'll be a problem. Anyway, I hope that this video has reminded you that they're not your friends. They don't care about you. They are basically liars. They're liars. And once you know that, you actually will be more safe because you'll realize, oh, I need to not trust what they say and just go on your own way. Like trust yourself, form, groups of friends and whatnot to help, move on through life. But realize they don't have your best interest at heart. And I don't care what group you're in, there's a probability, high probability, 100% that they're exploiting you and or your group to further their agenda. And ultimately, it'll end up hurting you and or your group. I hope this video finds you well. Leave me a thumbs up if you like this content. I'd love to have you as a subscriber here on YouTube as well as on my social media at GMarkPhillips. And stay safe out there and think for yourself and follow your purpose. Get on your path in life. Create the things that you came here to create. Check out Focus and Flow at focusandflow.co. There's a lot of things that I share on my social media there at that site to help you do that. Overcome the fear, the doubt, and anxiety, help you find your purpose, all those things on that store. So check it out at focusandflow.co. And until next time, I wish you all the best, health, wealth, and success. Bye-bye.